Lesson 5, 1-point perspective. Okay, so the lists are up here of your steps, but we'll go through how to do them. And you might have done this in grade 10 if you took it with me already, but you might not have. So the first thing is you're going to draw a horizon line. So you need a pencil, a eraser, and you need a ruler. So take the horizon line and you're going to draw it parallel to the top and the bottom of the page, and try to make it as parallel as possible. That is not parallel for me, but it's as good as I'm going to get. So that's your first step. Your next step is to draw a vanishing point. I guess we got to draw the shape in first. So this question says we have a 1 centimeter by 4, or 1 centimeter is 4 feet, which is the conversion factor, and we're drawing a box that is 12 feet by 16 feet. So we're going to go 1 centimeter is 4 feet. You can do the conversions up here if you want to save room below. And we're going to go 12 feet. Feet stay with feet. X goes on the top. And 16 feet. Is this a problem I know how to solve? Yes. What's it called? Proportional reasoning. How do I solve for it? Cross multiply and divide. Okay, so you should be getting 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters. So below this horizon line, let's draw a 3 centimeter by 4 centimeter box. Make it as close to the next example as you can, because it's kind of big. And make the 3 centimeters go up and down. So 3 centimeters like this, and 4 centimeters like this, just to save some room. And make sure you're using a ruler and you're measuring it out. So pause the video and draw your box in like that. Okay, second step is you're going to draw a vanishing point. So let's draw it. We want to draw it in perspective, so let's draw it somewhere over here on this side of your page. Next, you're going to draw, oh, we did it in order. We're good. Draw the dimensions of your object to scale. Now what we're going to do is we're going to connect all the edges to the vanishing point. So taking your ruler, you're going to line up your ruler at a vertex and with the vanishing point. And then you're going to lightly, and this is important, lightly with a pencil, because you're going to have to erase, sketch a line going from this vertex to the vanishing point. And then you're going to do that for any side you would see. So this one also can go to the vanishing point. And this one can also go to, that looks bad, the vanishing point. And anything else we can't see. Next, we're going to draw a horizontal. I like to call this the top shelf. So it's going to tell us where the top of our object is. So we actually can't find the depth in a 1-point perspective drawing. It's not something that we can actually yeah, that's the word I want, measure. Or accurately, that's the word I want, accurately. So taking your ruler, you're going to make it parallel with the horizon line, and you're going to drag it down, and then you're going to draw a horizontal line for the top shelf. And then where it interacts and intersects, you're now going to draw a line that is parallel to this one. And you don't have to draw those little arrows in. That was just me trying to show you what I'm talking about. And then your last step is to erase the excess lines. So that would be all of these. And that's how you draw things into perspective with 1-point perspective. So example 2, we're going to do the same thing. Start with your horizon line. Let's go on this side this time. Draw your vanishing point. This one's harder because we got a lot more vertexes. So I want you to pause the video and I want you to draw them all in, and I'm going to pause the video and draw them all in, and then you can compare to see if you're missing any. Okay, it should look something like this. Now if you look at this line right here and this line right here, I didn't continue them because they would go behind the object and we don't want to draw that. Okay, now we're going to draw our top shelf. So I'm going to draw a parallel line right here, which means that there has to be a parallel line that goes right here. And because there's a gap right here, we're going to have to leave some sort of gap right there. And there is your table in 3 dimensions. using 1-point perspective. If you wanted it to be like a coffee table with like 4 legs, you could probably do this too. And then erase that middle thing. Ooh, that looks cool. I like it. Oh, then we'd have to fix this side. There and there. And then erase that and that. Actually, that line would keep going. Cool. Art. I'm so good at it, and so are you. Everyone's doing awesome. Bye!